mid laner behind the back line. The Galio will be able to join him, have that hero's entrance, and keep him safe.
So we're definitely looking towards mid lane. We've seen Norb body capped.
He solo killed him twice. So yeah, we're definitely watching to see what happens here, because Kassadin's matchups are pretty good now, and we'll see what happens with that double teleport and the fact they have triple global on the side of Young Generation if they can use this.
And want to see how Boxer plays the early game jungle as well. Elise is an early game jungler. It's something Boxer is known for, and Jezzes, who are slightly behind in that bottom lane as expected. And talking of attack speed, it's triple dagger for Reckless. So just continues to stack up those shivs to try and slice down Big Koro and Pallet. Boxer looking for this dive up towards the top side. Nocti pops in the shield of Duran.
Oh, Soaz to back row.
To Soaz. Boxer looking to see if he can get the damage. The beast comes out and Soaz goes down. Good kill for Nocti as here comes Venus. Can he crush the spider under the barrel? Boxer takes a barrel to the face, still has the flash. The Cocoon looking for the flash across the wall, does land a Big Koro, engaged on here with the concussive blows.
One more
Reckless
shot.
needs one more shot but can't quite get there, and now Pallet turns it back around. The heal, the kill, Big Koro with another for Young Generation.
The biggest Koro on the team, he hasn't purchased yet, and they just won a 2-on-2, and Fnatic took that.
They have vision awareness on that Elise.
Yeah, and Frostfang, well, we'll see what happens here. Actually, they're all hiding in this bush down bottom. Reckless stepping up. They're going to exploit him.
Of it. There we go. He has to jump across the wall. Chased. Glitter Lance. Ignite.
Wow!
Long shot. The Vietnamese sniper from Big Koro as he gets the kill throughout the entire game. Double TP, hero's entrance as well. You can get a Lichbane on your Kassadin to improve that turret taking ability.
Yeah.
And you can use Rift Herald, but that's scattered and that Rift Herald should be cancelled out, but Caps goes low. The explosive cast takes him down, and Young Generation used the Rift Herald as a bit of a bait and looked towards mid.
Well, I feel like he didn't know that was going to happen. He got picked up. Caps went forward, blew both summoner spells, and it's going to be the same result as if they had picked up that Rift Herald and used it here, unless this wave gets cleared.
Boxer there with the volatile
Null from behind on Jezzes.
On the flank. One minion remains, but here comes Reckless. Null jumps in, trying to take the tower first. Wild Growth, knock up with the Glacial Fissure. The stun down, and Reckless gets a kill. Null a little bit over-aggressive for that mid lane tower.
Yeah, the fact that the wave clear came through from Broxa, and then it was just a flank from Null.
Towards the top side. He's going to go onto a ward.
I see him now.
There we are. He's going to be seen there. Now he's backing. Reckless, you're on a pink ward. Venus jumps across the wall. Reckless, you're on a ward, my man. And there comes the explosive cast, knocking back Pallet with the Wild Growth, and Reckless is dead. He just was not aware of the vision from Young Generation, and now this could spell a Baron for YG.
He could see it. He just didn't respect it, and then the cast came over.
Nor's jumping in onto Jezzes and Boxer here as Boxer is forced back. Young Generation don't quite want to pull the trigger on the Baron yet, and they will have the teleport coming in here from Soaz as well.
It looks like a bait. They're all just standing there. They're standing there. They know they don't have vision because the control board, they're going to try to catch somebody who walks up.
There, they're going to catch out Caps, who flashes away. Nor jumps straight into a Cocoon. Jezzes puts up the Unbreakable and tries to shield the rest of the Fnatic lineup. Nor continuing to press forward. Caps is low. Already Jezz is dead. Nor still alive in the front line. Soaz there doesn't have the beast, so he can't nom down on the Young Generation. And the Millennials are winning this battle. They've killed so many industries, and at the moment they are killing Fnatic. Young Generation looking for Boxer. Big Koro gonna face straight into him. The Cocoon hits Pallet, flashes away, and that's who Boxer wanted. Now Boxer knocked airborne. That's a dead jungler, and Young Generation can look straight towards the Baron if they want.
And Young Generation didn't give a damn about their minion waves. There's a gigantic one on the top side. There was one that was pushing towards their tier 2 mid. They're saying the Baron threat is way too much for Fnatic to say, we'll go mid and you can get Baron. Fnatic tried to check it, and then Caps got caught being too far forward, even though he had a bit of a tank line there.
Young Generation don't give a damn about Fnatic's legacy. They are the newcomers. They are the second seed from the GPL, and they are the team that are about to take Baron away from Fnatic. And Fnatic have something to say about this.
Keep this Cho'Gath out if you're Young Generation.
No feast for him just quite yet.
Almost.
2,000 HP on that Baron. His Jezz is in the front line. Caps off towards the side, trying to steal it. Can't get it. 51 HP, and the Galio secures it. And now Fnatic have to run for the hills because Jezz is going to go down. Young Generation, 8 kills to 2 up. A Baron in their back pocket, and they are destroying.
They found it with Nocti, but he's hella tank.
Yeah, Shield of Dram will keep him alive for the time being. Knocked back from Venus. That's an ultimate use.
It's a good disengage, though, because that allows Null to continue pushing this bottom side.
I think they kept Soaz around across towards the top side as well. It might just be Fnatic giving up this inhibitor, but they've been played across the map. Perhaps they've even played themselves because they are investing time into this Baron, and Young Generation are investing time into the base. They're looking for it. 3 members against 2. Venus looking for the steal as well. Knocked back with the Buster Shot. Fnatic get the empowered recalls from the Baron, but can they get away from Nocti and Venus? Because at the moment their Nexus towers are falling. Young Generation are looking for the upset of the tournament as they go for the Nexus towers. The backs come out. Null is jumping around. Null could do the Cassidin. He can do the back door. He's looking for it. Is he going to get it against Fnatic? Rox has killed 1. Null, Pallet, Nocti. Young Generation get the win against Fnatic.
No tiebreaker. Young Generation are the number 2 team out of the group, taking down Fnatic.
I told you he'd do it. I told you he'd do it. Null with an amazing play. Young Generation just blowing my mind with how well they played that game. It was methodical. It was clean. They only needed 8 kills to beat Fnatic.
And we're talking about macro. That was a game where once they had an advantage, they knew how to leverage it. That is knowing that, hey, we got the dagger in. How do we twist this thing? A lot of teams drop that step and say, we have this 1,000 gold advantage, 2,000. They knew exactly what to do with it. They got the advantage bottom, swapped to get turrets. Even though the Rift Herald failed mid, they were